Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Seams. I'm your host, Michelle Washington. Today, we're sitting down with Austin Bates, the designer behind Austin Ariana. Vision, creativity, and building momentum one design at a time. So, do not adjust your screens because the fashion revolution is being televised.
You know who made it.
Austin, girl, it is so good to finally have you in this seat.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
Well, I know you've been busy.
Busy, working full-time job, designing,
All the
things, dealing with family.
Oh, hey, that's important.
Yes.
I tell you what, though, for those who don't know, where are you from?
I am from all over. I am actually a military brat, so I was born in Japan. We went to Panama City, Florida after that. I spent most of my time in Texas. We went to San Antonio, Texas after. Graduated high school in 2012, and then I moved to Austin. I moved out here to come with my best friend. She went to UT, and her parents were like, the amount of money that we'd be spending to put you in a dorm room, like her dad drives through Colleen all the time, like we could just build a house. So I'm like, I just graduated, I'm 18, I already get a house. Like, absolutely, I'll go to Austin with her.
I love this. I'm still floored by you were born in Japan.
Born in Japan, I have dual citizenship.
Ooh, did you get to experience any of the? Oh,
I was 3 when we moved, so.
Oh,
yeah.
well, I'll just, play it in my mind that you had all of this.
Yes, it's a goal to go back though. I've always wanted to go back so I can actually experience what I got to miss.
Well, I tell you, you have a rich background of cultural history. I'm loving this story already.
Thank you.
So, being in Austin, and your name is Austin. Mm-hmm. Okay, how are you living that down? How did that happen?
So my parents, they wanted to do like a matchy names. So I'm the second oldest. My older sister is Caitlin. So I'm Austin. And then we have Christian and Justin. But living in Austin has been a trip. Like I always get so your name is Austin and you live in Austin and you always got to do yeah, haven't heard that before. Good one.
I didn't want to do it, but you tempted me. So I had to go there. But we love it. Yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
Wow. So your brand, Austin Ariana, you have to tell me more.
Yes. So Austin Ariana, my middle name is Ariana, so I just wanted the brand to really represent me and just what I love to put into my designs. It's really about like femininity, confidence. Okay, Beehive, don't come for me. Put that out there now. I do not think I'm Beyonce, but I feel like my brand is like how like Beyonce is like her everyday self, and then Sasha Fierce is like her like more confidence, like over the top part. Like that's how I feel like my brand is for me.
So you're the day night. You're the Sasha Fierce. Okay.
Like Austin's my everyday, but then Austin Ariana is like my Sasha Fierce.
So what kind of music are we playing in the background when you Sasha Fierce?
Anything Beyonce.
Well, I'm loving it. So if we removed the label Austin Ariana out of your garment, how will we know it's you? What are those signature details?
Signature details, I would definitely say anything, a lot of my corsetry pieces. Like I am obsessed with corsetry. There's something about like the structure of corsets, but they're so like beautiful and like feminine. They give women like such a gorgeous shape. So literally like just about every single garment that I've made always has some sort of corsetry in it.
Oh goodness, I'm loving it already. That's the signature detail.
Yes.
You know, it's
I love a good
Austin.
lace up.
Oh goodness, I'm feeling like I need to suck
Yep.
in as we talk about this.
Edie's pain. So just anytime I put one of my own on, I'm like, I don't need to breathe. I don't need to breathe. My mom tightened me up for a photo shoot. And she was like, okay, are you good? I was like, tighter.
Oh.
Go. You do the whole like put your knee in the back and whatnot. I'm like, go for it. Just do it.
Now I need a reel at least. I see you working so hard in your videos when you're posting. Like you let people see what you're doing. Like I almost feel like I can see a little bead of sweat on your forehead when you're doing something. You're laying out the patterns, you're putting down the heavy pieces on the patterns. Like, when did you decide that you wanted to video journalize your journey?
Definitely when I was like, I want one, more visibility. I want more people to be able to experience my work, but also just trying to get more clients out there. I love doing custom stuff. I've done like a lot of fashion shows, but I love doing the custom work. So unfortunately, the visibility is what's gonna get me out there, but I'm so terrible at it. Like I get so caught up in like the creative flow of everything, and I turn my camera on and then I just get started and then I completely forget and I'm like, oh, I forgot to do my cute little angles so everybody can see all the different aspects of what's going on, but I'm trying to be better.
I love what I see, but I'm interested, where did the design bug or the sewing bug come from? Because at some point, you had to learn the sewing, you had to learn the pattern making. Where did this all come from?
I would say both sides of my family. So it's kind of cheesy, but I always kind of say I was like kind of destined to be in the fashion industry because my parents actually met at a fashion show.
What?
My great grandmother, on my mom's side, she's the one that actually started the sewing gene. So she sewed, my grandmother sewed, she taught me a little bit. My mother, she can do a little sewing. She doesn't like to, but she is able to. And then on my dad's side, my grandmother, she used to like do some modeling back in the 70s, and she would take my dad with her. So then I think that's how my dad got into doing some modeling. But my dad's also a photographer now. So
Whoa,
yeah.
okay.
I have a very creative family. Like my mom, she's an interior designer, and she actually started an organization where she combines fashion and interior design. So we have an annual fashion show every November called Interior Design Meets Fashion.
Wow.
My dad's a photographer. My sister is a makeup artist. And then the boys are like sports and construction and stuff like that.
But your family, when an event happens, that's literally a family event. I'm still going back to the part where your parents met at a fashion show. Yes. Oh yes, this was destined.
Yeah.
Wow. Man,
it was meant to be.
So who, was it your grandmother or your mom that sat you down and said, this is how you stitch, baby?
My grandmother. My grandmother definitely like showed me a couple things. I thought I was like a little hustler back in like elementary, so I started like sewing my little coin purses, trying to sell them to my friends. But then I started taking it more seriously, like when I got to like senior year in high school, I want to say. I was kind of like jumping between different elements of the fashion industry. Like for a tiny little bit, I was like, oh, I want to be a model. So like my parents, they got me braces, and then I was like, after I got my braces off, I was like, actually, I don't want to do that anymore. I wanted to do like fashion editing. So my dad, with his job, he's very familiar with like Photoshop and Illustrator. So he was teaching me some of that stuff. And he like he made like a little project for me, like, okay, you're gonna make your own little like magazine cover. And I was like, okay, that was fun. I don't think I want to do that though. But then I kind of circled back to the actual design. So then I graduated and then I went to the Art Institute.
I think every step was intentional. You know, there's something about it. However, I know when we are making those steps, there's some missteps, there's some trip ups. Have you had some parts of your journey that have caused you to pause?
Definitely during college time when, you know, you're trying to just survive and pay your bills and whatnot.
Amen.
So you have to just take a job that will pay your bills. A lot of those jobs were like fashion retail, like fast fashion retail. So I got caught up in that a little bit, that I feel like kind of steered me away and like kept me from putting my full focus into design. So luckily I got out of that.
I think that was still an intentional move because fashion is a business. And that taught you the business side, the retail side. Mm-hmm. That's how we say on the job training. Yes. Invaluable.
Yeah.
So there has to be some part of that that actually showed up when you started your brand. Do you find those lessons that you learned in the retail world showing up as you're handling your business?
Well, the main aspect that I did in retail was like fashion merchandising. Mm-hmm. So I feel like with that, it kind of helped me learn kind of like how to style some of my designs better.
Okay.
Because a lot of the visual merchandising, you're basically like styling a store.
Yes.
So I feel like I've kind of put that into my designing.
Absolutely. Now, it sounds like you're probably the stylist on your photo shoots as well.
Sometimes, like, again, it's any photo shoot that I've done, it's been like an entire like family dynamic, family aspect. So you have my mom, she's the one who really kind of helps me like zhuzh it up and like fix me anything's messed up or whatever. My sister, she's always beating my face for me, thank God. But yeah.
You gotta love a sister with a talent like that.
It's so handy.
Oh, well, what do you see as the next steps for Austin Ariana, and where can people find you? I know you have a great website.
So I actually just launched my website yesterday, actually.
Okay.
So you can find me on austinarianadesigns.com.
Okay.
If you're looking for anything like custom, that's where you can find me and fill out the form. As far as what's next for me, just growing bigger. I feel like I'm such like a perfectionist. Like I'm always kind of in like refinement mode. Like none of my looks are ever like quite done because I can always find like the tiniest little thing like, what if I change this little thing? But then that kind of grows into like something bigger, and then that ends up becoming like a whole new look. So I feel like I'm always like adding and refining, but I just want to grow bigger.
And you will. And there's nothing wrong with being a perfectionist, okay? Now, I hear tell, correct me if I'm wrong, that you have a retail store?
I do have a boutique with.
Let the world know. Let the world know.
So me, my mom, and my sister, we actually had like our COVID. Everybody had their COVID project. That was our COVID project. It started out as pretty much apparel, but we have kind of refined it. So we're basically doing a rebrand on that. And the new name is actually going to be Heirloom 67. So it is a age-neutral brand, very fashion forward. I'd say like a high fashion streetwear kind of brand.
Age neutral?
Yes, very age neutral. We want all the ages. Like, yes.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
We're definitely inspired by my mom. She is a fashion diva. Like, she is just so stylish.
Love her already.
Yes. So 67, that was the year that she was born. Not to age my mama, sorry.
Ooh, apologize. We sorry, Mama. We sorry.
Sorry, Mom. But yeah, Heirloom 67.
I am loving this. I tell you, you have that quiet, delicate powerhouse. Like, did I scare you? Powerhouse all at the same time. And everything about your steps are so intentional, and I just see success coming through for you. Look, I know that there is something that you probably want to share with those who are being inspired by your story, inspired by your journey. Like, what do you have to say to them?
I just say, like, anyone who is inspired, just keep pushing. You know, I actually have one of my little precious angel baby models. Oh my God, I can't even remember the age that she started with me, but she was a young girl modeling for me. She's actually moving into the designer realm, and I'm just like completely proud of her. It's just so amazing to see her like transition from model to designer, just from like working with me and other designers that she's worked with. She's just so inspired. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Sounds like a future assistant.
No, she's a future designer herself. I don't want her assisting me. She's gonna be a powerhouse. Like
Okay.
she is a diva.
Okay, this is where we, okay, so I gotta look, let me put these cards down. We straighten each other's crown, okay? So women supporting women, I love it. We must empower each other. So whomever this future new powerhouse is.
Jaylee Cruz, remember the name.
Okay.
Jaylee Cruz.
and we must also remember Austin Ariana. All right. So what would you say to the people who are watching you now who you want to share inspiring words? It's okay to break that fourth wall.
I just want to say thank you for everyone supporting me, my family specifically. Like they are my main support system. They are always pushing me to do whatever I want to do, pushing me to be greater, always assisting me in everything that I do. My amazing husband, he's always supportive. He's always my road dog. He's always there at all my fashion shows, carrying my racks, my garment bags, helping me steam everything.
That's a good husband.
So, that's a great husband.
Hey, husband.
So yes, thank you everyone.
And viewers, just know when you are climbing that mountain to the top of success, it is worth every stitch. And as I like to say, a smile is always in style. Keep it fashionable.